Let's move on to a very important topic, roofing. It'll be over 40 degrees today, if you can believe it. Coming in, it was like 10. But the snow will be melting fast. Whenever we have blowing snow and then freezing and then melting, roof damage becomes more apparent. You may have been damaged by hail. Maybe you have no hail damage, but you had wind damage, and your adjuster says you don't have any damage, but you really do. You need help getting through. That's been a topic here on this show. You need help getting through to your insurance, letting them know you mean business, and sometimes you need help doing that. Now, we have an expert today, Phil Coutu. He is the owner of Rooftop Roofing, here to explain some of his techniques. Now, you were mentioning before we went on the air, Phil, that you feel a lot of people are being taken advantage of by adjusters.
Well, what I feel is I'm also a licensed insurance adjuster. I've been an adjuster for 12 years.
And you used to have an insurance adjusting firm.
Yeah, I used to be a partner in Frontier Claims. I've worked many hurricanes.
So they would hire you to go out and adjust?
Yeah, just like all the cat guys came in this year.
Okay.
And so what you find now is the insurance companies have tightened their belt a lot, and they're writing partial roofs, and a lot of adjusters are inexperienced. Just because you have somebody 50 or 60 years old does not mean he's an experienced adjuster. Okay, so I often get people call me, and I will find all kinds of misdamages. I have examples of, I just finished wrapping up a claim where, and it was a very good insurance company, wrote a decent claim, but they didn't get on the roof. They wrote $60,000. I came in at $102,000.
Really?
The insurance settled up at $99,700. I get that all the time, and it's based on experience. We come in, we fully document your claim, we understand the appraisal process. All these roofing companies out there claim to understand it, but unless they've handled large loss claims, hurricanes, seen the politics that go on, the chances are they don't have the experience level to take you into appraisal and get a quick and speedy settlement.
Now, when you said take you into appraisal, I want to explain that. So you'll go in after somebody's had an insurance adjuster come there, and often you'll find more damage.
We'll find a lot more damages. We'll find underpaid damages, and the pricing structure the insurance companies use is often speculative at best, I guess.
But don't they brag about using the software Xactmate, and it should be exactly what you...
I use Xactmate. Xactmate and legal precedents are set. It's just a guide. It cannot price everything. An example is people right now, they're getting, the insurance company using Xactmate will just pay one line item price to paint the front of a house. Well, you're not going to paint the front of a house for $200. That's ridiculous. The going market price is $1.80 to $2.20 a square foot for a reasonable contractor. So when they're coming out paying 83 cents, well, if they used Xactmate and they used all the line items and the overhead and profit and base service charges properly, you'll be close. So it's not a bad guide. But there's other software systems out there that other insurance companies are using, such as Integra Claim, which have a much lower price structure. So they leave the homeowner handcuffed.
And you've had cases where you've actually, you've named one, but you have other examples where you came in and upped the damage. Now, that's not for money. You up the damage because the damage is there.
Yeah, we'll do a free evaluation, and we'll tell you right off the hop. We're not there to hit a homeowner unfairly. We're there to say, listen, they missed this on the fascia, the shed, they owe you for this. This is a fair price for it to get done properly. This is what they owe you. Don't let the insurance company tell you what they owe you. It's a contract, the policy. So they owe you what the fair market value is to get it done. So no matter what they write, that's just a guide. I don't care when they call me and say, well, we're only paying 20 grand. I'll say, okay, if the homeowner wants me to represent them, I'll see you in appraisal.
Now, tell people what appraisal is, because as a previous adjuster, and you still are an adjuster licensed,
that's correct.
What is appraisal when you go into appraisal with homeowners?
Okay, the majority, if not almost all the policies,
all of them do have
an appraisal clause in them, depending what part of the country you're in.
And that's a means for settling a dispute?
Yes.
Okay.
And what that is that you can hire a competent appraiser, they'll hire another independent competent appraiser, and now that gets the clock ticking. Now we're not doing this going back and forth. Now what we're doing is saying, listen, we totally disagree with you. We're not going to argue. We're taking it to appraisal. I'll meet out there with a new independent, highly trained adjuster for them.
All right, so you'll represent the homeowner, and then there'll be the insurance company, and what will happen?
Yes, and there'll be the insurance company's new independent adjuster or appraiser that they're paying now. So now it's costing them a lot more money. If we can't come up with a resolution, then we take it to umpire. Okay?
An umpire.
Umpire. And that'll be someone who's highly trained on both insurance and contracting, and they will settle it just like a judge. It's, instead of litigating, it's a much cheaper route to go, and it's binding.
And you represent homeowners doing this all the time?
Yeah, I'm an appraiser, and I'm also an umpire.
All right, now this is an example of a roof you've done?
Yes, those are some examples. That's correct.
Now, what kind of roofs do you do?
We do the whole gamut. We do everything from large commercial jobs. Our biggest job under contract to date is $3.2 million. Our largest completed roof is $1.4 million.
A roof?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, what else? Can you do all kinds of construction then? Or do you do more than the roof?
Yeah, we're a general contractor as well.
So you'll take care of decking, of course, if they have to replace the deck, the soffits, the fascia, what else?
Fascia, painting. We'll do the complete exterior. We'll even do add-ons. Our main expertise is the whole entire exterior, painting, siding, gutters, decks, and handling the insurance claim or assisting the homeowner getting a fair settlement.
Now, 90% of contractors, you say, go out of business that follow these storms.
That's
They're
correct.
not going to be around.
The state and national averages is 75 to 90% of roofers go to business within 5 years. So if your guy hasn't been in business 5 years, there's a high probability they won't stay in business. And that, a lot of times, the insurance company will have referral lists. They're contractors. A lot of those contractors don't have a lot of staying power. I used to be one of them. You run on the insurance pricing. It's small margin, high volume. We don't do that here. We have highly trained people. I've run as many as 60 salesmen. Now we only run 5 salesmen. They're all highly trained, and you get what you pay for, and you stay in business longer. If there's a problem, that's why we can afford to come out. We don't argue. There's generally enough money in these insurance resolutions where the little things we're not going to argue over. But if you're running on volume, that's where you run into a problem with a contractor.
And so you will go and take each claim and analyze it line by line?
Yes.
And you'll get up on the roof and help the homeowner through the entire process?
Yeah, we specialize. Since I've been an adjuster, own a claims company, my largest claim is $8.2 million for the insurance company. And I've been a case manager, and I've run 20 adjusters. So I've got a lot of expertise. I know what to say to the insurance company. I know how to get it settled quick and expedite your whole claim.
Because you've worked on both sides?
Yep.
So Rooftop Roofing and Restoration, they can do all of the exterior, and they can look at your insurance claim, go item by item. They don't leave any blanks. We're not talking about a blank contract here. We're talking, I've always said that. So many people are calling me. They've signed a blank contract with a third party. Mm-hmm. And that third party says, now you have to use us, and they're not even a roofer. They sell the contracts. I'm sure you've heard of that, the door knockers who... Yeah,
I've heard of that. There's good and positive things about that. It depends on the company. It depends on the experience. If they're getting your claim settled for a high amount and you're getting a reputable contractor, it's okay. But a lot of times, it's not okay.
A lot of times, they're nobody. We've had people knock on doors, have you sign a contract, you don't see them again, and then they come to collect their money. We'd have a tough time. If you want a complete and detailed investigation done of your claim, if you want to see what is going on with your insurance claim, Rooftop Roofing and Restoration, you can reach them on the web at rooftoproofing.com or give them a call at 303-997-4247, 303-997-4247, Rooftop Roofing and Restoration. Paula.